Hello there YouTube, this is Uncaged Snipes and welcome back to my Gold Gun series, this time using the PM-9 submachine gun, silencer and extended mags on the map Seatown. Now before we get into this, before Infinity Ward released a hotfix of this weapon, this particular submachine gun was really annoying to use. The recoil was far too much. The hotfix released a couple of weeks ago that fixed decreased the amount of recoil that the PM-9 has. So the PM-9's recoil is now a little bit more handleable, but not by much. So let's get right into the stats of this weapon. The PM-9 is unlocked in multiplayer at level 56, so around about halfway through the experience needed to get to level 80, which is it's not too bad of an unlock for it is a really good weapon in its own rights. The PM-9 has a 32 round magazine, the same as the UMP45, and I know another weapon has a 32 round mag. I don't know what one though, I can't remember. PM-9 has the fastest fire rate of any automatic weapon in the game. Now that's including like the FAD, which has 1,000 rounds per minute. The PM-9 has it's a narrow beat, but the PM-9 has 1,090 rounds per minute. This weapon is really good in close quarter combat because of the high rounds per minute. Now, can you imagine, right? You're shooting 1,090 rounds per minute, and the damage is, it makes a 3-round kill at close range. It's a 35 points per bullet hit in close range, and 20 points of damage per bullet at long range. So 3-round kill. Sorry, I'm mixing up my words today. I don't know what's wrong. A 3-round kill at close range and a 5-round kill at long range. Now again, imagine you're shooting 1,090 rounds per minute. You only need to hit 3 rounds into him at close range to kill him. Now, steady aim is a really good choice for the PM-9 because of its high rate of fire. Because you're only needing 3 rounds to kill him at close range, right? And if you're using steady aim, obviously you can hip fire, especially if you've got extended mags on. You'll just be able to hip fire and keep hip firing until you kill him, because chances are he's not going to be able to notice you're there, especially if you have silencer on it at the same time, because he's going to have to actually look for you instead of just having to look at the radar and kill you as soon as he turns around. He's actually going to have to look for you because you don't show up on the radar, because you have a silencer on your gun. It's going to make you a lot harder to spot, and it's going to make you shoot a lot easier down the sights at the same time, because of the muzzle flash. When you don't have a silencer on it, it's crazy. I mean, you will not be able to see where you're shooting because of the flash that comes out of the gun when you shoot. It's so big, you're really not going to be able to know where you're shooting at that point in time. So the reload time on the PM-9 is a 3.03 seconds when there is still bullets in the magazine, and just under 4 seconds at 3.97 seconds when there is no bullets left in the magazine. Which, sleight of hand again is you're not exactly losing out on anything. With sleight of hand, it takes, I think it's like a second to reload it when there's still bullets in the magazine. Sorry. So sleight of hand, especially if you're using the specialist package, honestly the specialist package really does help. It's what I use most of the time, and it's what quite a lot of your professional gamers use as well. Not saying that there's anything wrong with the assault or support strike package. They're all good in their own right. Same with the specialist package. They're all good strike packages in their own rights. So my personal favourite is just the specialist bonus. So if you're using the PM-9, a couple of tips when you're using this gun is stay to the outside of the map, especially on like your big maps like Interchange, Picara, you know, the big maps. If you go into the center of those maps, you're going to be flanked on all sides. You're not going to be able to know where you're going to have to shoot. So it's on the big maps, it's best to just, you know, stick to the outside of the maps and pick up, you know, maybe 1 or 2 kills a minute. It saves your kill death ratio as well, because you're not having to look behind you. Well, maybe behind you, because in team deathmatch the spawns are really fucked up. So yeah, if you're playing on one of the small maps like Dome or like Hard Hat, try and stick to, you know, like one area. I use a portable radar, so that helps me out quite a lot when I'm, you know, holding down a certain position of the map. If you've seen most of my videos up until now, you will notice that whenever I use the portable radar, I do not camp in a corner like some people with the portable radar do. I move around one area of the map and, you know, hold down that particular area, which is a good technique to use with the portable radar, especially with the PM-9 as well. Hold down, you'd be best to hold down one area of the map, so you'll be able to get the drop on enemies coming around corners that you're, you know, defending. So that's my tips for the PM-9. So that's all we've got time for as well. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, as it really does help me out. The next gun will be the MP7, which is one of my favourite weapons actually in Modern Warfare 3. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later.